All right, let's get right into it. Our whole industry is obsessed with stuff you can touch. The bigger, the better, the more luxurious. But today, we're going to talk about what really makes a guest stay amazing. And here's a little hint. It's not something you can build or buy. So let me just ask you this straight up. What makes a hotel stay genuinely unforgettable? I mean, is it really the thread count of the sheets, the incredible view from the rooftop bar? Or is it something else? Something a little more human? To get to the bottom of that, we first have to tackle a huge belief in our industry. Let's talk about something I like to call the facilities myth. You know exactly what I mean by this, right? It's this constant, never-ending arms race. Everybody's fighting to have the most stunning lobby, the coolest infinity pool, the smartest, most high-tech room. We just keep pouring millions into concrete and chrome, really hoping that's what's going to win guests over. And this right here is where we need to completely flip the script. The myth, the old way of thinking, is that five-star facilities make a hotel great. But the reality? For today's guest, all that stuff is just the baseline. It's the bare minimum they expect. It's just the price of entry to even be in the game. It's not what makes you stand out. So, if it's not the multi-million-dollar renovation that they're remembering, then what is it? What's the thing that actually sticks with a guest, long after they've checked out and gone home? Well, think about it like this. A giant marble lobby is, well, it's cold. It's impressive, for sure, but it can also feel a little intimidating. A lobby like that says, look at how grand we are. But a real smile, looking someone in the eye and giving a warm, welcome, we are so happy to have you, that makes a guest feel welcome. That says, we see you. This is a quote from some real guest feedback, and it just gets to the absolute heart of it. The room was nice. See? It met the baseline. But the memory, the thing that made them say we'll be back, it was a small, thoughtful act from a valet who was just paying attention. That one little thing created an emotional connection that a fancy room just can't. And that right there brings us to the core idea. It's not about the place, it's all about the interaction. It's about the incredible power of a single moment. So, what even is a moment? Well, it's exactly what that valet did. It's small, it's personal, and a lot of the time, it's totally unexpected. It's not about some big, grand gesture. It's all about creating a brief but totally genuine human connection. Here's an awesome way to think about this whole thing. Imagine the hotel is a stage. All the beautiful facilities, the pool, the restaurant, the rooms, that's just the set design. It creates the vibe. But you're the actors. And your performance, the interactions you have with every guest, well, that's the show. And that is what people actually come for and what they remember. Okay, so this all sounds pretty good in theory, right? But how do we actually do it, in the middle of a busy, crazy day? Turns out it's actually a pretty simple process that anyone can follow. It's way simpler than you might think. It really just takes 3 steps. First, notice the individual. I mean, really see them. Look past the room number and see the person. Is it a family that looks exhausted from a long flight? A business traveler who looks totally stressed out? Second, anticipate a need. So based on what you just saw, what's a little something that might make their day better? And third, offer a small kindness. This is the action. It's not about spending money, it's just about spending a little bit of your attention. And the best part is that these chances to create a moment are absolutely everywhere, no matter what your job is. Housekeeping can notice a guest's favorite snack and leave an extra one. The front desk can ask a family by name how their day at the theme park was. A valet can offer a cold bottle of water on a super hot day. A server can remember a coffee order from yesterday. I mean, these are tiny little things, but they have a huge impact. They say, I see you, I remember you, you matter. So let's bring all this home with what is maybe the most important takeaway of all. Because at the end of the day, it's all about you. Let's just boil this whole thing down to its most important point. The building, the bricks, the mortar, the fancy marble and glass, that's just the hotel. You are the hospitality. The building gives them a place to sleep, but you give the place its soul. So please, never, ever underestimate your own power. All the fancy marketing campaigns and expensive renovations in the entire world can't compete with the impact of your actions. You and the moments that you create are the single most important reason a guest decides to come back. So I'm going to leave you with this one question. Fancy facilities are forgotten, but feelings last forever. As you go about your day, just be on the lookout. What moment will you create today?